Hello and welcome back to Jack Knives Reviews. I'm of course your host, Jack Knives. Today I will be reviewing Barry.
I'm done, Fuchs. Starting now.
Barry Bergman is an assassin for hire. He's an extremely skilled killer from his combat experience in the military. His mentor, Monroe Fuchs, is the one who organizes each of the hits that he's given. He's given a target to kill from one of the Chechnyan Mafia head leaders. While on the lookout for his target, he stumbles into a whole new world and possible purpose in life: to be an actor. When I first heard about this series, I was really hesitant because I do love Bill Hader, don't get me wrong. But the idea of him as a hitman and expecting this to be like a straightforward comedy, but it's really not. I mean, it is, but it's not. And the more interviews I've seen of Bill Hader, I kind of relate more and more to him. He's a huge true crime fan like me. He's also a giant classical film buff, which is great because you see the work that he puts into this show. The perspectives, the cinematography, the writing, the production, every little detail, the little nuances that you kind of miss in current movies or TV, he understands those. And if you listen to his interview with Conan O'Brien, he's absolutely right when he talks about little things as long as it has a good story. And this is a great story. It has a lot of twists, a lot of turns, and everything feels weighted. It feels real, like in the sense of, yes, it's over the top and goofy in times, but what I mean by the realism of it is it feels like death is mattering. Each thing that happens matters. And I think a lot of that comes from the performance of Bill Hader as Barry. But it's not just him. There are certain things that you see in the series that if you know as an actor or someone who's taken acting or understands acting, it's very easy to play a character, but it's very hard to play a bad character well. One of the perfect examples of that is Sarah Goldberg as Sally Reed, aka Barry's love interest. She plays a terrible actress really well. I mean, I can't really describe it without really giving too much away, but the way she acts, the poutiness, the entitlement, and the thinking that she's better than everyone else, but she's actually not even that good an actress as a base point. As a person who took drama and as a person who has attended theater productions multiple times, yeah, there are a lot of people like that. Seeing the bad actors, seeing Henry Winkler is of course hilarious. I'm like, he has this kind of look about him all the time in this series of like, the best way I could describe it is a really, really sad basset hound. Like, you know that look that an older dog looks at you and like, I kind of get what you're saying, but I don't get what you're saying. That's kind of Henry Winkler throughout this whole thing. And Stephen Root, wow, like he nails this. I love Stephen Root. He has this variety, and people do not ever give him the due that he is well deserved of. As I said, there are so many things in this show that it's really hard to talk about without giving away anything. And I don't want to give away anything. It is a great show from beginning to end. And season 4, the final season, has like some of the biggest twists. I'm like, what? Like, I actually had my jaw drop like, what? And that is the key to good storytelling. When you keep the audience engaged. And Bill Hader understands that. When he worked on this show, you could tell. And you hear him in the interviews. He even said in his interview with Conan that as long as you have a good storytelling and good characters, you can do anything and you engage the audience and you bring the audience in. He understands that watching people like Hitchcock, watching people that are in the classical movie settings. And I 100% agree. And I wish more people would bring that forward into newer TV shows. And I hope they do. I hope that this series inspires more people to do stuff in the similar vein. And I really hope Bill Hader works on more projects because he gets it. He really, really gets it. I can't recommend this series enough. It is very graphic, And it does deal with a lot of heavy stuff. But it is really fun in like this kind of fun, toxic way of you just see things just go spiral out of control and get worse and worse in a realistic yet hilarious way. I give Barry 5 out of 5. Have you seen Barry? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, I'll see you next time.